people that fucking watch it. How do I do that? It's my channel. I don't know how anything works anymore. How do I tell people that I'm doing this? Alright. Twitter will help. Let me manage some of my shit. Alright. Well, at least one person, that's enough for me. Let's go. So, this is Neopets, the Darkest Faerie. This is a game for the PS2, and I've got the art, or some random background that I found on the background there, because it's a PS2 game and it's not very big. It's already being upscaled like crazy, so this is actually, it's the native upscale resolution that that it does, the FrameMeister. Importantly, you play as 2 different characters in this game, but I've never played past the first character. His name is Tor something. He goes by Tor, but let's see. Tormund the Knight and Roberta the Sorceress must join forces to stop her evil plans. The Darkest Faerie is the evil person. So you start the game. You start the game with Tormund, and he's of course a plucky young teenager who his dad's like, "Hey, you should deliver this package to the town." And while Tor is in the town, he's like, "I'm not going home. I'm going to become a knight, and I'm going to be the best." So that's what we're doing now. So we are going to become a knight. And so I've played a little bit of it already so that I don't look like a fool. But the game is like genuinely surprising in how much they do. As you can see, I have a shiny sword and stuff. That is a system of motes and junctioning and stuff, which I'll explain later. But the game has, like, aside from going into areas like this, there are no loading sequences between zones. There's a little bit of a, it shows that CD icon at the bottom, but it's basically seamless transitions, which, when did this game come out? Like 2005? Yeah. And the only games that were doing that were like Rogue Galaxy. I have to go home and get a letter of consent from our parents. We have to become a knight, and our parents have to consent to it, whatever. Hey, floor is lava, long time no see. So this game is like, alright, we got seamless loading zones and everything. There's a ton of side quests. The combat is garbage, because of course it is. It's so just loose and just mash the button and hope you don't die. There is a block button, but you don't get it until you get a sword. I don't know. It's pretty easy or hard, whatever. Anyway, there was an LP of this game that was made. America's Speed. I thought these were cheaper. I'm not buying that. Not until I know what my income source is like. Anyway. So it's like, alright, but it's Neopets, so no one actually gives a shit. And honestly, the little buttons here for the shortcuts are not terrible. There's a little loading sequence there. Loaded this dragon fella. I don't know a fucking thing about Neopets. Hey Linda, how you doing? Got a lot of people in here tonight. I guess y'all didn't want to watch the randomize. Oh wait, no, it's Wind Waker right now. Fucking speedrun poison game. But yeah, so there's this technically impressive game that's actually got a ton of content in it, multiple characters that you play as. I mean, the game does not really sell itself very well. When you boot it up, it's garbage. Like, the interface is horrible, it's static images all over the place, the game just freezes instead of showing a loading animation, and then the game starts and it's fine. I mean, sure. Also, jumping is faster than running by a lot, so that's why I'm doing it constantly. We may or may not meet highwaymen. I need to find highwaymen to get a widget to give to a prince. I met a prince in the road and he said, "Help, bandits have stolen my guff." Paltry sums of money. There's a side quest to kill... Oh, who's this man? Oh, Brendel fixed the bridge. Great. This bridge was broken, and in like less than a day they fixed it up perfectly. It was perfectly traversable, but not for a carriage. I don't know. Oh, fuck off. So there's the prince. I guess he's still in despair or something. Fuck the birds, man. Fuck the birds. Fuck them. Deep into Neopets as a kid. I mean, what is there to be into, really? It's just... Actually, I have no idea what Neopets was, except... Oh, we can feed... Pet. Oh, I don't have a thing. Different pets want different types of food, and so you give it to them, and then... they follow you around, but I don't know why they follow you around. I don't know what benefit they give you, like... Here's another one, maybe. I have, like, the best sword that you can get right now, because... I traveled around and... Where the fuck are you? Goddamn birds. They're underground. Of course they are. That's just how this game operates. Good lord. Do you... Alright. Fine. I guess when they point in a direction, they move in that direction. It's like, why? This is surprising. Like, you usually expect these games to just be completely shit, but... And he automatically jumps off of stuff when he reaches the edge. It's really bad. I'm not going to keep doing that, because it's probably a moat. Like, see if we can see its ultimate destination, but maybe it's just frogs, and I don't know what to do with the frogs yet, so there's really no reason to do that. The camera, whoa, hello! Your conscience talks to you, and I clipped into a tree? I'm not doing this, it's doing this for me. Okay, whew! I think I... Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. I can't go to that cave. Yes, this game does not look terrible, except for... I mean, it's extremely ambitious and good for probably the 5 people who made it or something. Like, who knows? Also, inside the box, I bought this used, like, years ago. Because of the LP. Because the LP was like, hey, this game, you won't believe how not terrible it is. The game came with a trading card for Roberta, who is a hero, Akara, and water type. There's a bunch of stats on the card. And it's got a promo sticker on it. I don't know how much I can get for it. And the instruction manual is thick. It's like, You know, classic PS2 with 43 pages in it. That, like, alright. But, I mean, the 3D models are so... I mean, I guess that's what you expect from Neopets, right? Is, like, overly cutesy and shit. But, like, the animations are not garbage at all. They just happen to clip into walls. That's what happens. And you press square to put your sword away, but also to sneak. Like, you can press it to sneak around. I'm sneaking. You can't see me. You can do attacks by manipulating your control stick differently. And like either not pressing the control stick in a direction or by... Might be touch sensitive. Actually, I haven't figured that out yet. Like if you mash it, he either does this multi-stab attack or he does like a slash, which is way better. Or he does a spin attack. Yeah, remember to jump everywhere. Hello, Bio Mega Bear. Yeah, he does kind of walk like Popeye, but we're not going to walk many places because the game is... Walking speed is very slow. At some point... See that? See that there? I know there's a rope gun because I found one in our dad's barn, and of course we're going to get it. What the fuck does xplay know about anything? Jesus. All I'm saying is this game is surprisingly, like, not bad. I tried to play for reference, for a compare... Hello, you just popped out of the ground. Oh, parents in trouble. Hello. I tried to play Wild Arms Alter Code F, which is a really expensive game now. It's a remake of the first Wild Arms game, I think on the PS1. I don't remember, but it's the PS2 version of it, and that game is balls. And people love and respect the Wild Arms franchise. But talk about awkward control schemes and bad 3D, and that game had it all. Did it have seamless, like, seamless loading in between areas? I don't think so. I'm drinking a mezcal. A really good one. I get the name of it, but it's really sweet, but... Oh, sometimes you get these strange loading transitions. And sometimes if you jump into where it starts putting you into a cutscene, you glide along the ground. Might do it here. Now it's going to go to a real cutscene. FMV. It just freezes. It's normal. There we go.
Tor,
these are horrible, and they should have just not done that.
When you didn't come back, we had Old Man Boggs watching the road for you.
And now your sister is missing too.
We sent her out to do your chores. She was supposed to pick some juppies for dinner, but she hasn't returned.
She was upset that you were allowed to go to Meridel. She said she wanted to go on an adventure too. You don't think she...
She wouldn't go off into Shadowglen Woods, would she? Son, you must look for her.
Please, Tor. It's getting late, and if she's lost and out alone after dark, who knows what could happen to her?
Those eyes are just awful. Amber teleported all the way, like, we just had that conversation really long distance, I guess. Must be forced perspective. Let's see. So there's a map that's actually pretty good. Need parents' permission. I wonder if we can change which quest is being tracked. Yeah, view quest. Oh, that's where I was trying to go earlier. Fuck you, alright, I guess. Whatever. It's like a 3D version of the characters from Dust and Elysian Tale. Absolutely agree with that. Another game... Well, that game was way more overtly furry than this one. This one was just like, I don't know, did furries even exist back when Neopets was a thing? Let's see. I don't follow that culture. not super up on it. Yeah, was it a cause or effect thing? Like, let's talk about cultural touchstones here. Was this formative? I mean, clearly Disney was formative, but, you know, where does Neopets fall on that spectrum of, you know, causality for becoming a furry? It was like, I am inspired by my love of Robin Hood, or I'm inspired by my love of Neopets. Or was this because they knew that there were a bunch of furries out there? I'm pretty sure this was marketed to kids. But Elysian was very clearly a pandering game for furries. A good game nonetheless, but a little bit obvious what's going on there. The devs of this made Cool Borders 3 and 4. Great that they get brought in on the 3rd and 4th sequel to a game that no one has ever played. I had a look at my controller for my PS2. This is the longest lasting PS2 controller I've owned. And it's the one I've been playing God Hand with for probably 5 years now. And the ring around the left analog stick is fractured and chipped off and stuff. It's pretty funny. I gotta kill these guys or they'll never leave me alone. I have a good sword because I spent money on it. You get a wooden sword by default, and then the real good sword is like 500 Neo points, which is not money, it's Neo points. I guess it is money. They couldn't call them Neo bucks or something, it's Neo points, which feels depressingly like a microtransaction system. But it means that these guys, instead of taking like 10,000 hits for fucking birds, it's like, a couple times, murder them. Yes. Rick Rolls Royce. This is in fact Neopets for reals. There we go. How's that for a Neopets face? It's a face only a Neopet lover could love. Also, everyone's voice in this game is super adult. Super duper adult. Like there's the little kids walking around and it's this big gruff man's voice. It's great. I love it. You don't pick this Neopet. It's just that's the character. There's no random character creation in this game. I already went into a high-level area and did some stuff to get lots of money without realizing what I was doing. They give you... Another great thing about the game, in my opinion, is that they give you access to tons of areas before you're really supposed to go there. I mean, they're difficult and you're gonna die, probably. But they don't stop you. There we go. A slide. Got it. Speed tech. I'm told. Let's see. The fuck was that? Oh, someone's trying to poison me. Oh, these guys are just easy now. We got a healing plant. This game is not good for speedrunners. There is a speed potion that you can get. If this game was good for speedrunners, somebody would be speedrunning it. Apparently the potions in this game are broken according to the LP, but I haven't watched the LP in years, and I stopped watching it and I realized I was just going to play it myself. Very creatively named flower monster here. Where did... Huh? I guess they just decided they'd had enough. Great. Awesome. Worst bridge. Holy shit. Very impractical. I got that good sword. Maybe they just despawn after a while. It has a quick menu, like, alright. Nice. Check, what? Use. There's magic in this game. Oh, see that guy? See that? You can barely tell. That is a moat. Got it. Moats are... Probably shouldn't go that way. That looks like a one-way trap. No! Let me jump. The hitboxes on your attacks are horrible, in fact. I found a starry neg. Oh, yeah, they're... Need to equip the proper moat. Do I have a fire one? So these are my moats. My moat collection is pretty pitiful. I've got the Nova moat, though. That guy kicks ass. I wonder if I can just use that. Because this has the power of all moats. No, I guess not. Oh, it worked. So with that Nova mode, I can pick up any chest in the game, I guess. I got an egg. This is not a launch title PS5. I know, I understand why you would say that, but no. It is way ahead of its time. So I got an egg. I got a speckled one. This one rejuvenates, oh, all of it, okay. And then the rare one is not in here. What the hell? Maybe it's a key item. Also, no. So moats you find by like walking around and you replenish a certain amount of them. Like I have wind, I have fog, light. You start with light, basically. The first one they give you is the tutorial one. Leaf, and then Nova, which is rainbow aligned, which has everything. And you equip them onto your weapons and armor, and they do stuff. And that stuff is like, you like find their weakness and then exploit it with the opposing moat or something. And I was like, I don't have time for that. But it'll probably be important for power stuff later. I don't know. Alright, so we can't really do anything here. Except fail to do a thing. Why are there zip lines? I don't know. What was the last game I played with zip lines in it? Probably the Jedi Force Awakens. Fallen Order? Yeah, Fallen Order. That game has zip lines. Iframes on the enemies are super weird. Don't understand them. They got better dodges than I do. But I have a shield. Oh, he just picked me up. Cool. Well, I guess I'm going over here. Just do that a whole bunch until he's dead. What's this? It's a dark puff of smoke. It's a moat. We're not poisoned anymore. Where could my sister be? You don't like gain experience or anything like that. You just get more and more money. money is good to buy potions and equipment, and you get like 30 money from killing something, and then you need like 1,000 money to do something, and you find stuff in the shops pretty early on that's like 7,000 Neopets points. Don't know why. Also don't know why you jump off ledges instead of just like fucking walking off them or dropping down casually. But nope, gotta make a big deal out of it. Gotta hop off. Hop off, I guess. Oh, so see that? That's a clover. If you look in my menu on the left side, left of my equipment, there's that vine with one clover at the bottom of it. It took me forever to figure out that that was a thing. 12-leaf clover, what the fuck? Apparently these give you an increased chance. See, I got like 12, I guess. I don't know. I guess we're gonna fill that up at some point. But that increases your chances to get motes off of enemies, apparently. I read that in a book. There's a bunch of books all over the place that give you gameplay hints. That was one of them. Can I walk in this water without... That's not water, that's just different colored bottoms. Ground, that's the word. Dirt. See, I got a moat right there. Soap suds. Happy little fella. There's like a strong and weak version of each moat, and like the stronger versions can freeze and melt enemies, and I don't know. Guess we'll find out, really. That's a moat. That might be a Nova moat. It is. The cool big star kid. Let's see. Yep, that's a lot of Novas. Holy moly. They just give them to you, huh? Just for exploring. The moats are pretty cute, and the art in the books that you look at is pretty good too. I have no idea if this gives you bonuses for having Neopets in real life. As real life as Neopets can be, I suppose. But I have no idea. That looks like vines you can climb over there. Let's give that a shot. There's no lock-on mechanic, but there is like a lock camera in a direction mechanic, which is really necessary. Sup, Okniwi. Sorry, name's hard. Hello, yes, I'm streaming for the first time in probably since I played Metal Gear Solid 5. It's the last time I streamed a while ago. Can these things be destroyed? They can, and there's crap in them. I've been a fool this whole time. My RPG instincts have been lying to me. What? Plenty of moats. That's fine. I played Slay the Spire once when I was drunk. That was nice. I've been wondering how to get healing items, but I should have just been murdering all the plants this whole time. I don't even know why I was avoiding doing that. The only reason I know I played Slay the Spire is because it was my previous Twitch game playing thing when I went to change the game that I was streaming to Neopets, the Darkest Faerie, which is in their database, because everything is in their database. Do I play games better or worse when I'm drunk? It depends on the game. There are definitely games that I play better while drunk, and there are games that I play worse. This probably had a moat on it, or might have a moat, like a chance of one, because that looks like... Maybe that is a moat. I don't know what that is. You also walk slowly on these narrow ledges, but you can just still jump off of them and still go fast, which is necessary. Why was there money inside that plant? Nobody knows. It's not that I'm bad at God Hand when I'm drunk or when I'm sober, it's that I don't play as fast. Like if I usually try to go for the speed stuff. But when I'm sober, I just want to kill everything, and when I'm drunk, I just like go on autopilot and go as fast as I ever do, really. I don't know about amazing, but definitely is more like, oh, that's over now. And I'm like sweating and just like a mess, you know, I'm just sitting there like, oh, God Hand. And now I have off-season juice, so I have an entire handle of Everclear that I can use to keep up and de-rust. Oh, I actually got the out-of-bounds skip in my playthrough last night on my 4th try, which is, like, it's ridiculous. I did it for probably 15 minutes at MagFest and got nowhere, and then, like, one of Hey Linda Linda's friends came over and was like, hey, what are you doing? Like, right as I was starting to attempt the glitch, and all I did was sit there and just, like, fuck around for 15 minutes and fail at the thing. And then I was like, fuck it. But then last night, just, nah, 4th try. Had to kill 2 enemies to get him out of the way, and then I got it. Never happens. Yeah, I still play God Hand. It's just, like, MagFest happens, and then I'm, like, in the zone, you know, I gotta play my at least once yearly God Hand, and then, you know, for a little while after that, I have the enthusiasm to keep playing it, but then it quickly falls off. I just lose interest in playing it repeatedly, like most games. Need to take breaks. For me, a break is like an entire year, but still, you know. Oh, I'm glad you got it. I'm glad I influenced you to buy God Hand. Although I hope you bought it on PS3 because it is much more economical than buying it on PS2 at this point. I could not believe that it's one of the most expensive games on the PS2 now. Oh, boss fight, I guess. Those look like nasty shits. That's my sister. She's, trapped. Yeah, God Hand is like, I think, $10, and then the PS3 would then, if you could get it for like $40, it would be the same price as buying a PS2, or a version of it, plus you'd have a PS3. So, I don't know how to do with anything with this boss. Huh? Oh, Vine. That's weird. Camera, come on. That'll show him. Oh, so you beat. What the fuck me? No, I guess he ate the plant and got upset. The Juppy monster. Ew. The camera. I should have known. Look out, Tor. I wish there was a lock-on mechanic in this game. I really, really do. There are charge attacks. I think left and right on the stream are reversed, like the... Please don't glitch out on me, game. There it is. Like a barely visible garbage tentacle thing. Get over here. You can also press R2 to attack, which is kind of nice. Kind of ahead of its time, too. That's like a Dark Souls thing, right? Like shoulder buttons to do attacks? What? I bet all the attack stuff is in the manual and I just haven't read it. Let's use this tunnel right here. That's how I got here. I'm so glad she's clipped into a wall. That looks like it goes through some nasty ass crap though. Water hurt? Nope. Okay. Let me look at the manual here. Medibot, thank you for once again putting on a great Yoko tournament with your Yoko posse. The oh my god. I had a good time with that, and I didn't lose as badly as I expected to, considering my opponent seemed to be slightly competent at the game. I was 3-2. I made it work for it. Let's see. So combat says circle to attack. Yeah, okay. You know, combo attack. Circle, circle, circle. Watch for the flashes on the sword to time your presses. Really? Rapid attack. Mash circle. Spin attack. Left analog stick, rotate in a full circle, then press circle. Dash attack. Left analog stick, back, and then forward and circle. Hold circle and wait for the flash on the weapon before releasing. This uses the power of any emote assigned to the weapon. And R2, used to fire while looking around with the right analog stick. So they don't lock onto enemies, that's the locked camera mode I was talking about. It's like... Alright. Let's see. I guess that's the thing. That's the dash attack. That's not faster because it has a cooldown. Like faster than moving by jumping or something, but interesting. Interesting. And then yeah, I knew about the full circle thing. Whoa. That was a mistake. Shit. There was a thing up there. I guess my sister is with me right now. I do have Stinger. It's not quite as fast as Devil May Cry Stinger, unfortunately. We got it. How did our sister even get up that cliff? She doesn't have magic climbing powers, does she?
And then I thought it was going to eat him, but he came at it. And he cut off a tentacle, and he let out a big roar and tried to wrap tentacles around him. He was so brave.
I'm so proud of you, son. Wait until I tell everyone. Our own hero.
I can't stay. I've got permission to become a squire. I could become a knight of Meridel one day, and I need
Dad's
you
like,
to sign
wait a
this paper."
second, what the fuck?
Is this what you really want to do?
More than anything.
You've grown up faster than I realized. You'll make a fine squire.
My brother's going to be a knight.
Write to us, often, and be careful.
Nope. What hero in any RPG writes letters to their family? Seriously. That was a camera angle. Alright. Hey, let me... Oh, there's a fire moat. Great. Don't have one of those yet. Little fiery ember there. Nice. Little smiley little guy. Let me talk about something real quick. So, this is my house. It's obviously bigger on the inside. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. What I do have a problem with is in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Let me explain. Your house that you start out in has 3 rooms. It has a kitchen, It has a front room, and it has a bedroom, your bedroom. Your mom has no room for herself. There is a door in the front room that is covered by stuff, and it looks like a closet for coats. Where does your mom sleep? This house, though, there's a bedroom for, I think that's the sister's bedroom. And then upstairs, there's more bedrooms and things. It just makes more sense. It's like, oh, there's a bedroom. Maybe that's our bedroom for the kids. And then downstairs is the parents. But like that, I could understand that, you know? And then this is the storage room over here. You know, that's where a sword, keep the sword there. And yeah, Pokemon, though, very odd. I was like, Mom, why don't you... you don't have to stand in the kitchen all day. Just do something else with your life. Please go make friends and hang out with your people. But no, she's just in the kitchen smiling. Go catch the Pokemon, dear.
Huh?
God, just a little feel bad for her, really. And of course, Mr. Mime is nowhere to be seen. All right, so see this? This is the alien device, rope gun thing. I guess he's gonna fix it for us and give it to us as an upgrade at some point, but don't have that yet. And I'm gonna just go back to the town really, really slowly because I don't have a good way to fast travel. Let me be real though, I really like the new Pokemon games. Why am I playing this instead of the Pokemon game? I don't know. I believe this game comes on a DVD-ROM. Yes, it does. If it was a CD-ROM, the PS2 would be making horrible noise. And it would probably not be able to support the loading situation. Oh, I love that Sword and Shield doesn't have HMs. It's great. I like the TR system with the single use. Like, these are the old moves, and they come on vinyl records, and they break because vinyl is garbage. I think that's cute as hell. I don't know if the previous games did that because I haven't played it in like 3 or 4 generations, but yeah, it's fun. How rich are you that you get this massive house for giants? Not that rich. We're farmers. We can build our own shit. Get out of here. You know, like, so little faith in the common people, I guess. I guess my one criticism of Sword and Shield is that the wild areas feel like almost a good thing. Like, they could have done Breath of the Wild but for Pokemon, and it would have been dynamite. But they need that old school swag. They need the trainers in the field. There's no way to grind for money. You know, they'd have to come up with a new system. But like, they could keep the graphical style they have and do just wild areas everywhere, and that would be sick. And just have, like, I guess some of the problem with that is that if you know what you're doing, you can just clown on every Pokemon almost no matter how high their level is. But yeah, see, I skip a lot of generations. I played like Red original when it was out because, I mean, that's what you did as a kid in the 90s. But it wasn't on my Game Boy, so I had to, borrow my friends. And then I remember almost nothing about it. And then I didn't play it again until Platinum in college. And I loved that, like, a lot. And then none of the new ones looked any good until I got Sword, because I was like, finally, HD Pokemon is my jam. Do I go back and get more money? I'm going to try that. I'm going to see what's up. We're going to go into the mountains, and we're going to fight some Dracolings and get their fangs. Oh, the wild area is garbage with your online mode. Like, when it tries to load all the people who are in there with you, you're looking around and the game just stops periodically. It's not even like a graphical frame rate demand thing. It's like a loading consistency issue. It's really bad. I don't even know if they'd be able to patch that out. and, like, improve that with software updates. That just feels like something so fundamental to the game that it would be hard to fix. It is cool to see other people there and feel like you're in an MMO and, like, do the raids and stuff, but I don't really need that in Pokemon. You know, like, that's not why I'm playing. They could do matchmaking in the raids just fine without having to, like, walk around. Oh, what the hell is this? And there's just a chest in the ground. Don't even have to press a button. What in the absolute fuck is this? One of Kovara's potions. Most skilled potion maker to ever live. Restore anyone back to full health. Okay. Word, I guess. It's good. Yeah, don't go that way. Not allowed. There were a lot of enemies that I just straight up skipped earlier. Apparently this combo goes up to 3. But I can't see the flashes on the sword. Like, there's... Oh, there we go. That is very tight. There were enemies over here that I didn't beat up. I, like, snuck by them because they look big and powerful, the big purple guys over here. I'm going to try fighting some of the not-so-big ones and see what they give me. Oh, a 4-leaf clover. Well, that makes a surprising amount of sense. You, big butt boy. Well, that is a big motherfucker, and we're done with you. If that makes the controller vibrate, no other enemy so far has done this. Get the fuck out of here. I have a sword that doesn't suck ass, and I'm feeling the burn. That guy was about to, like, 4-shot me in this game, which is significant. Alright. That's a city over there. Did I stream this before? There was a Let's Play of it a while ago. I don't know if I've ever streamed this. I doubt I have. Someone was playing it a long time ago. Let's get one of these, like, not so enormous versions of that guy. Just melt into the ground. Draconac Fang. Yeah, these guys are worth 100 Neo points each. Is this a giant motherfucker? Yeah, get the hell out of here. Not dealing with you. When the screen shakes like that, it vibrates. It's crazy. Was this game made before or after Neopets was bought by Scientologists? You know entirely too much about Neopets, my friend. I swear the Draconax I fought earlier looked different than these guys, but what do I know? I didn't think they were purple, but maybe that's just my brain. They, like, pay attention to when you're guarding and stuff. It's horrible. Anyway, I love money. Got my activated fruit there. So I'm tired of going into the menu. You just press triangle and your activated item there in the top left corner will be consumed. Nowhere to go, you bitch. Also, it gives you the drops even if they're, like, far away. He may not have dropped something. Or maybe because it's in a piece of rock, it doesn't count. Yeah, we're gonna turn in our Draconac fangs to get money. Because who doesn't love money? Alright, this guy.
Uh-huh.
So how much money do I have? I have 2,000 Neopoints. That is not enough. No one learns anything during Gifted and Talented class, Gnome Bitten. That's the secret. It's not really a secret. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the audio is coming out the wrong side. He didn't drop one either. Maybe it's like unique Draconacs, like you have to just kill only the ones you haven't killed before or something. This is new. I'm pretty sure I haven't been this way before. Let me see. Yep, definitely haven't been this way, but it may yell at me and be like, you need to go become a knight before you can go this way. You old bitch. Sorry, Squire. Can't become a knight. Gotta go through Squire first. What did I do in school? I think I read books during class. I was a boring man. Child. Boring child. Where am I? Meridell Plains. Oh, piss. This is fine, I guess. I don't know if I've been here before. There's a different exit from the town than I think I've done before. When do I get a bicycle? I love going around and killing things for money as much as the next person, but seriously though. Also, this is way better with a sword that can kill things in like 5 hits instead of 15. This feels like, I don't know if you did everything, I don't know about Shenmue at all, but if it's a game where you're talking about you're walking everywhere, that's what this is. You gotta walk everywhere. That is definitely not walkthroughable. I got my letter of consent. We're gonna go to the town and we're gonna make Mommy and Daddy proud by becoming a squire. In order to get this far, by the way, I had to go to the recruitment office and they're like, you need several things to become a squire. First you need a sword and shield. It's like, I got a sword. Alright, well go get a shield then. It costs a lot of money. Or you could do the battle arena. I got a lot of money and bought it. And then I did the battle arena and then they gave me even more money. Then you need a sponsorship. Oh, alright, well, who then? Well, go find this drunken man who's mad. And he's like, my sword broke because I hit it into a wall because I'm a fucking idiot. And I was like, alright. So I went and I repaired his sword by collecting all the pieces and then finding an armorer to do it. And then he was so happy he gave me his letter of recommendation. And then I went back to the recruitment office again. They're like, hey, great, where's your letter of consent? And that's where we started the stream tonight. And then I've just been walking around. Now that we have all these clovers, look, moats are just popping up out of like all these different places. Got a light moat just for no reason, really. Like walking around town earlier, several times, you gotta go all the way around the town a lot. Never saw a single moat. Shenmue was the first open world game where you go places, talk to people, and fight, and had an in-game clock where things open and closed. You either love it or hate it, like it better than Lightning Returns. All of those things sound like a Majora's Mask. That game was better. Where the fuck is the recruitment office? Did I pass it again? I did, didn't I? Get so distracted by talking to the chat. It's kind of amazing how much faster jumping is than walking. This is walking speed. Pretty sure they don't, like, do camera tricks to make you think you're going fast. It's, like, actually fast. Alright, make me the big squire. Good. Fuck you. I need more mezcal. Deal with this motherfucker. Hope you didn't mind the runaround. Alright. Alright. Oh, persist. Oh, this is some builds character shit. Wait, now what? Now get into the castle. Oh, okay. Oh, I found somebody who's looking for the skull of an ancient wizard. Some child walks into your shop. You're a apothecary potion person. What's the first thing you do? Is it try to sell them something for money, or is it ask them to retrieve an ancient wizard's skull? Because I know what Morag's answer is. How do you get there more? Oh, this way. Definitely. There is an invisible wall through this way. You have to go around the front. It's infuriating. Maybe it won't be there after I unlock the castle. I mean, you would say skull, and I would say skull, but I would assume that normal shopkeepers would not say skull. I think it would turn people off. It'd be like, hey, if you ever find a skull of an ancient dead wizard, could you just forward that on to me, please? Like, whenever you get a chance? Like, that'd be great. Darkest Faerie. Oops, sorry about that. Hit the microphone with the manual. Putting it away. You think life was tough at the farm? It's 10 times tougher here. You'll be training all day, every day, and when I give you an order, I expect it to be followed to the letter. Now get to the barracks, Squire, and get some sleep. You maggot. It'll be the last sound sleep you have for some time. I don't know about that. It hasn't been dark in this place since, ever. It's the wrong way. Alright. All the way over here. No big deal. See, you're walking this pace and then you jump and it's like... It's crazy. Man, the text color doesn't make a lick of difference to anything. I am also in the wrong side of the castle. Don't care. Who are you? Lord Cormac. Lord Darius. You look new. Are you new? Because, whoa, camera. There's a fucking dinosaur. Hey! Hey! Can I read cookbook? They have those around here. Can I steal your recipes, sir? Mr. Dinosaur, sir? Are you wearing... Do you have open-toed shoes in the kitchen? Are you kidding me? That would never fly. Not in my hotel. How much sleep, sir? Oh, I am gonna find me some princess. Hang on. Where's a princess? This is where a princess would go a walk-in. Is this a princess? Hell yeah! Oh, it's a lady. Well, alright. You should probably choose me. Newest squire of the realm. I can do a roll when I come out of a jump. Can your princes do that? Can your knights? Who are these people? Me, brother, and me. Crack in the wall. That's not what I called it back in the day, if you know what I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? Huh. Why is there a crack in the wall exactly? Did we... It just happened, like, settling. It's settled, you know, settling foundations, or is it a... Where is the crack in the wall? Huh. Moving right along. Gotta find us a princess and get some sleep. Definitely in that order, if you know what I'm saying. Let's see, this is the outskirts of the castle. There are those treasures that says 0 of 2. Like, every map has some number of treasures, like 1 to 3. Haven't found a single one yet. I assume I need to be able to jump higher or something to get them. Because I definitely scoured some environs and I haven't found a single thing. I'm gonna sneak around the castle if you don't mind. This is a save point, you know, no big deal. Are these the stables or something? Does this guy have armor on his tail? Yeah, Lady Prunella. Great. I'm gonna do combat training here anyway, so fuck off. I'm gonna have to walk over here anyway, probably, for reasons. Oh, there's a ladder. I can climb that. I wonder what's up this ladder. Notice how he grips the rungs of the ladder when he climbs? Now that's detail. Most games are just like, nah, ladder animation, don't care. This game's like, nah. Ladder animation aligned properly with the ladder. This game is definitely better than World of Warcraft. Of course, this game could also run on a PS2, and World of Warcraft was designed to run on absolute fucking garbage PCs, so kind of had to compromise on some of that. Alright, so if the camera doesn't have enough room behind to snap, it doesn't do that, it does the opposite. Oh, here's my barracks. Oh, you're a squire too! This castle has like 100-foot walls, it's insane. Yeah, of course. It's fantasy. Pure fiction. Get to the barracks and get some sleep, recruit. I get to sleep in the... I get my own bed in the corner? Great! Everyone else has bunk beds and shit, and I get the royal bed. Oh, is this the Darkest Faerie? Do we finally meet the Darkest Faerie? Is this sand?
What have they done? The world, it's so pleasant and light. Well, we'll soon fix that, won't we?
Who are you talking to? That must be what Padme turned into when she did the thing. Hates sand, so on. Sexy elf lady, dragon mistress, woman, fairy. Training yard. Training yard, training yard. Are you the man that I'm trying to meet? Yeah, this guy. Any fool can swing a sword around. Warriors need to learn how to chain their attacks together. Time your stroke. Yeah. Jesus. The cleaning lady in the storeroom needs help. Find her and follow her orders. Clog duty? What is this, control? I mean, I tell you. I am absolutely gonna get paid for beating up that dummy. I'm so glad we have you here, Biomega Bear, to tell me all of those things. I mean, do your eyes blink at the same time? Linda? That is your real name? Heya! What is with this music? Can you guys hear the PS2, by the way? Oh, I found the person. Storeroom full of mice. Catch them. Oh. I'm not allowed to kill them. Oh, I've got to use the sneaking. Press the sneak button to sneak up on them. Yes. From behind. Turn around. This is not speedrun approved. Oh my god, you move so slowly. Stop. Oh, drop. Only 4 more to go. That would look a lot more like 6 more, but whatever. Camera's stuck. Yo, they're right there. You could do... Just reach out and touch something. I'm gonna get you. There are still 3 mice on the loose. Why are we capturing them again? Remind me of this. Why can't we just squish them? I can't jump when I'm carrying the mouse, by the way. Not allowed. Oh, I got stuck in the sneaking animation somehow. Does she want these as pets? Are they pets and they just got out, or what? Like, this cage doesn't seem sufficient. They seem a little bit, I don't know how to put this. Capable of escaping. I'm just sitting here doing Johnny Bravo poses until the mouse walks into my arms. There we go. Got him. Return to the castle grounds. Yeah, I think those are her pets. She bathes them every night and feeds them milk. Just guessing. I don't know. It's what I would do. Johnny Bravo has almost no frames. That's how he's so fast. I hope this is where I'm supposed to go. Alright. Let me see if I can do this first try. Got it. Go to the guard room and tell them you've got clog duty. Okay. Is Johnny Bravo faster than Space Ghost? In some ways, yes. In other ways, no. Because Space Ghost can teleport. But in all of his movements, Space Ghost is slower. I don't want to talk to the help. Space Ghost is a heavy, definitely. He's the heaviest ghost I've ever seen in my life. I wouldn't exactly call him thick, but, you know. This book looks dangerous. Grand Palaces, Volume 3. This font that they use is so amazing. As a botanist, great intro to a book there. While many a Neopian child treasures their pet slorg. Again, great sentence. Wild tentacles can be found in swamps and pools of still water. Yeah. I love tentacles, especially the wild kind. There's a floating city of Fairyland? What the fuck? Yeah, That's the Medibot book. As a botanist, I... don't have the patience to actually read all these. And this is before Chivos, so there's no hidden bonus to getting all of them, certainly. You just never know when something's going to be useful, though. There's metal in those hills! Alright. I guess that's what passes for a gold rush. They don't have gold. They have metal. I don't know how to respond to that slorg comment you've just made, Grisket, so I'm not going to try. I'm just happy that you are having fun with your slorg. This guy looks like he's about to give me clog duty. Does that mean I have to dance or clean drains? Head down to the prison. Flip the switch and get into the drainage pipes. Oh, don't worry. Most of the squires survive. Building character bullshit again. Alright, cool. Everybody has a fixation with poo in one direction or another. I mean, come on. I had a Tamagotchi. It had an obsession with poo, too. I'm glad there's no, like, durability in this game. That would not be fun. So first we gotta open up the thing. Maybe this. Then go down into the sewer system. What else is down here, though? Oh, it's the prison. Well, maybe that'll be useful when we catch the darkest Faerie. The sword does get bigger when you hold it. Many things get bigger in this game when stuff happens. Hello, little fella. How you doing? This is definitely an RPG now. I can really get into this. I'm really feeling it. Why is it making a smell thing? That looks like there should be a moat. That's a slorg. I will one day master the timing on that attack. That's a moat. Hello, little fella. Where are these clogs I'm hearing so much about? I guess people have been dropping money down the, down the sewers there. On the off chance that any of these things are clogs, I'm just gonna kill everything. Oh, no, this is a clog. 4 to go. At least I don't have to sneak up on fucking mice. What if these could become clogs and I'm doing preventative maintenance on the sewers? Do I get paid more money? I don't know. Okay. Remember PS2 games where they didn't know that the start of the video game should also be fun? Yeah. This is not one of those games. This game doesn't waste your time. It's like, oh, you want to fight things? Go do the game. This is probably, like, if you were going whole hog, this is probably about an hour and a half in. Like, if you knew what you were doing, or even if you didn't, and you just Did literally what the game told you to do. This is probably like half an hour in. That must have been a big slorg. That guy took some hits. At least he drops a lot of money. Am I supposed to use these fog motes for something? I got a fuckload of them. What do we got here? 318. Alright. Air-aligned magic. Fine. From my cursory knowledge of Neopets, the only way to make money in this world is to game the stock market. Probably not wrong. If there is a stock market in this game, it's probably really good for making money on. But experience has shown that that is not the only way to make money in this game. Whoa, that was quite a thing. Okay, did that... Oh, hello, a leaf. Fancy little fellow there. There were a lot of PS2 games that were fun at the start. That is not what he's talking about. He's talking about the large number of them that did not realize this fact. I fully admit that those are real, and it was a common phenomena among PS2 games because they hadn't really figured out 3D gaming yet, I guess. But this game, so far, is just weird. Not bad. And Ergi fruit. They rejuvenate magic powers. Cool, I guess. A little water moat there. Let's see. There we go. Unfortunately, that was a face he made. Then we got a moat. I should try using charge attacks more. They use moat energy, but it's not like I'm hurting for that or anything. Also, I keep thinking square is going to be the... Whoa. Smiling globe of water. Wait, I thought I had a water one already. What the hell? We got water moat. What was the other one then? Bubble. Oh, this is the more powerful version of water. Oh, and this is the more powerful version of wind. Oh. Okay. There are more than 12 on this list. It says once you get the most basic 12 moats, go back and get the thing from the lady. So, I see. This must be... Dog's Life. Have not played that game. Never heard of it. You know what I saw at the game store the last time I was there was Drakengard 2. Very tempted to pick that one up, but it's expensive. And it's bad. It's not... It's a curio. It's not like a great game. It's a unique game. I own Drakengard 1. which answers a question no one had. I'm not sure what the question was, but it's definitely there. Do I have a map for this? Wish it would tell me. Oh, I got one of the treasures. I have no idea. Oh, treasure chest. Treasure chest. So I have found them. Some of them. Two more clogs, I think, to go. Yeah, Drakengard 1 is at least, like, novel, and Drakengard 2 is just bad, but for completion's sake, because I should probably get the Drakengard 3 and stuff. Oh. Look at that fellow over there. So we need to make our way over there. Yeah, that's the Yoko Taro game before Nier. Which means going over... Okay, we can do that. So I did some of this and I just went a different way. I should have gone... Well, hang on a second. Okay. Was there a switch? No. Okay. Fun. I'll do anything Yoko Taro wants me to do. I mean, Yoko Taro. He's a genius, and his ideas are good, and his gameplay is fine, and we need more weird video games, alright? That's all I'm saying. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, so like, but what though? Killer is dead. What is that? Never heard of it. No idea what you're talking about. I'm all for weird games, even if I don't want to play them. I just want them to exist, because someone out there is going to really need that game to happen for them. Like, they need it in their lives. So, I can't show you with the mouse, but there's no way to get down there to the bottom. Unless there's a switch on the wall somewhere that opens one of these up. And I just can't find it. Because they are not very well highlighted. Some of the things in this game have like a sparkle. And the switches have not had the sparkle. Word number says if you needed Kingdom Hearts 2 but less Tokyo Yaro's got you covered. Like, alright. It's fair. But also, what if Kingdom Hearts 2 was even weirder, though? Nobin did a program in Java today. Are you proud? Sure, yeah. Absolutely. Did you enjoy your experience? You know? Suda 51 I have way more like hit or miss enjoyability with. But on the other hand, I mean, weird games need to happen more, so. Go. What the fuck? What the fuck am I missing here, people? Is there some secret passage that I have to like get flushed down a toilet or something? I just made $5, guys. Oh, sorry. Neo points. Alright, look. All that bottom stuff there. That shit is all blocked off. What the hell? I've got to find a switch somewhere that'll open it. Like, it's got to be a switch that opens it. It's farther away. It just, there's no other way that this makes sense. Okay, I've been here already. This room is useless. Good candidate to put a switch in here somewhere. And I'm not talking about no Nintendo. I'm talking about Neopets, baby. Neopets on the Switch is what I'm talking about. And here's the thing about Neopets is, like, aside from that LP that someone did, there's not going to be a walkthrough of this game on the internet. Like, no one played Neopets The Darkest Faerie, if you know what I'm saying. I got pipes up in the ceiling. Little darkest little motherfucker over there. Little dude in there. Hello. Can I just slash these? No. There's a switch right there. No, that's not a switch. That's just more lichen algae crap on the wall. So what the hell? What the hell, game? Is there a switch like right over here that I just missed? It does give you the prompt when you're next to an interactable. It says, square, do the thing. Can't, like, sneak through these bars. Because that's a bar. You can't go through the bar. It's not allowed. You gotta open it up first. I'm gonna rub on all the walls until I clip through them or die. Maybe I can clip out of bounds and make my way into the darkest Faerie. This music is definitely suitable for the sewer level that we are in, which is... It's a sewer level, for Christ's sakes. Sake. There's some weird, like, depth of camera focal distance thing going on there. You see that with, like, how it's blurry far away? Who would bother to do that? Come on. Jesus' big, delicious socks that were on his feet. Do you think Jesus' feet are the holy grail for feet enthusiasts? Socks. Jesus' socks. Wait, they didn't have socks back then. Thong. They had thongs. Leather thongs. Oh, I found... Is this it? That's not a switch. Okay. There's an enemy here, though. Oh, it's that slorg over there. I don't have any magic power. Boo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, I guess they just don't go through walls. This is the first time that this game has made me upset. I wonder if there's like a camera manip you can do. Because when you do shit like this, where the camera is like nominally caught on it, but not all the way. Oh, it does weird shit where it turns the camera around, but it's like... Camera in this game is one of the strangest I've ever seen. Oh, what's this? Hooray! I haven't played Dirge of Cerberus in 10,000 years. Don't ask me questions about it. I do own the game, though. What a giant pile of shit that was. Gonna drop something maybe this time? No? No? Alright. Well, we made it past this thing that sucked. The first thing that sucked anyway. The, Uh-oh. This shield is good. Yeah, those slorgs are no joke. They said most of the... Oh, hello. They said most of the squires come out of this alive. You know, but not all of them. No money drop, huh? What are you, allergic to money? Or allergic to giving me money? I was blocking. I have potions and stuff that can replenish health as well, so it's not really all that dire, but it's still annoying. There was another tentacle. There are two more tentacles. That is an awful noise. One clog left to find. I wonder where it could be. One Neopoint. How do you do you get that? Who would flush that down the toilet anyway? There's no such thing as gold in Neopets, okay? It's all, you know, points. Man, you just gotta believe in the power of the points. I haven't died yet in this game. I don't know what option you have for using items when you're dead. I didn't even know you could have, like, unconscious whatever. Like, oh, you're unconscious, just use the menu? Really? Okay, more fights. Where are you? I'm here to fuck everybody up. There's the last clog. Now maybe I can get out of this sewer. Like, in spite of blocking, you still take damage. I love that face that they make when they die. Then we get the powerful Dark Boy. That was a terrible chore, but I guess that's to be expected of the squire's duty. Squire is a terrible word, by the way. Not a fan. Do you have any kind of dodge move, or do you just have to trundle out of harm's way? Trundle, basically. You have a shield. You can jump, you can trundle, and you can shield. There's no dodge move that I've found, and I didn't see one in the manual either. Are there any prisoners? No. Maybe not. There's one. Hello. I am here to execute all the prisoners today. That prisoner doesn't want to talk. Well. This looks like a way to escape to me, but I'm no expert. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. $5 million Neo points? I can't afford that. Nice job with those clogs. Think clogs like shoes, not like a drain clog. It's like the first thing I imagine. Let's see. Go back to Sir Torak and see what he's up to. All these knights are trundling around the castle, not realizing that all they have to do is jump, and expedited travel is firmly within their grasp. I am saving after that. Holy moly. These are motes, and they are a warrior's best friend. Any well-practiced swordsman can attune these magical bits to their weapon. Depending on the kind of mote assigned, the sword's damage changes. Now, I need a volunteer. Of course, eager beaver there. Assign the fire mote to your sword with pleasure, sir. Circle. Good. Now attack the dummy. You feel how it drains your magical enemy? See, fire and water, light, dark, air, earth, and who knows? The upper hall. Oh, the Chamberlain is waiting for me. It's quite a reaction there. And hey, they refilled my magic. That's nice. But upper hall, though. How do I get in there? Let's see. Probably those stairs. Moving up in the world, literally. Why does the Church of Scientology do anything? Neopets, Satan worship. I mean, you could. It's just arbitrary at this point. They do whatever they want because they're the Church of Scientology. Where is the Chamberlain? Chores. Oh, it's this guy. What a fop. Look at that guy. Castle courtyard. Crockery racks. The king will get so cranky if he doesn't get his nap. Clean this nest. Look. Oh, they have to put each one in as a quest. Alright. You can't change which map you're looking at, by the way. What is this? Maybe I should try it later. Why are there like 6 quests to do the same thing? 1 for each nest. That is not the right way. Nope, that's the throne room, probably. Maybe. You know, I was just in the courtyard and I didn't see a damn thing. Not a damn thing. I'm kind of glad that jump and action are not the same button, because that is a common thing that things do, games. You're like trying to jump around, you accidentally talk to somebody or interact with something. So this one, right? Yeah, okay, so there are dudes out here. Got a whole bunch of people out here who could be taking care of them. You are more than your job description, you know that? Oh, there's... I missed that. We can go up here and do stuff. Whoa. What? Whoa. Whoa there. Pump the brakes. You fucker. Where's the crack in the wall anyway? Still don't see it. Is it the seam in the wall? That is what you were repairing with all this scaffolding? Hey! It's against the regs for us to work when the situation is dangerous. Yeah, okay. Number 2, we'll do the one in the corner over here. Man, that king must have great hearing. He must have big old ears. Wonder if he's a rabbit or something. I'll bet he's an ugly bitch. What the fuck are you? One of the kids would get them to hide in their shells by hitting them with a stick. After a second, they would pop back out. Well, how about that? A puzzle. How novel. Thanks for hosting me, Biomega Bear. Whoa, 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 whoa. Physics. This game has them. They're just not the physics that you and I are used to in our experience. They are new physics. For a new pet. These must be the real stables. Hey. Sir Doofus. Pity I'm too big to get up to those nests. Yeah, sure, man. Don't get a ladder or anything. Wouldn't want you to strain your back. I'm gonna take some of this corn or whatever. Do 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 do. I don't know what's up here, if it's a nest or what, but could be. Yep, this could definitely be a thing. I'm gonna get up on the thing there. Oh, that's not a ledge. That's not a ledge. This is a ledge. Fuck you. Sounds like there's another bird. But no. You call that a ledge? That's not a ledge. That's a ledge. Nah, that's a ledge. Crocodile Dundee was my shit when I was like 5 years old. I remember nothing about it except that it was my favorite thing. Full stop. So we gotta get up there. That's okay. And we gotta jump over these awnings. That's no problem either. That looks like fun, actually. All right. Holy moly, that's money. Why do you have so much money inside you? You a magpie or something? Been stealing fancy trinkets, shiny objects? Don't blame you. You're gonna fuck me off this ledge, aren't you? Fuck you. You bitch. Get down here or we can fight like real pets. Yeah, fuck off. All I want to do... Why is there a bird noise? Now to walk all the way back to the Chamberlain. There's a bird trapped in the wall. That's got to be it. I don't care. You're welcome to stay trapped in that wall for all eternity, for forever and ever. I don't care. Kill a bird, it doesn't stop flapping until you leave the area and reload it. That's what I've learned. Grisket says birds are 10% feathers, 90% legal tender. I mean... Sure. I thought the tenders were pretty small, but... certainly less than the feathers, but what do I know? I'm no expert. I'm no ornithologist. Report back to... Where even would he be? In the thing? Back in the courtyard again? I hope he's here. Probably should have checked the map before leaving the castle. Palace. The callus. The fuck? Help. So, anyone watching GDQ this season? There, the games that go quickly. Some of them have been pretty sweet. Hey, he's gone. No, he's here. Why don't you put him on the map? Moats reduced. Alright. We did the thing! The 06 run had some new stuff in it I hadn't seen before. That was good. I mean, everyone's seen, like, Silver being able to, like, grab something and fly around with it. That's okay. It was just Silver's story, unfortunately. Wake up, you've been called for a mission! Gosh, I can't believe you've been called. I've been waiting for 3 months. Fallout was fantastic. Fallout kicked ass. Fallout was good. And Ocarina of Time was awesome too. Big fan of the Ocarina of Time run. I wasn't super thrilled about the mist block. It was fine. Oh, there was like some random game that was like Hexen 2 or like a sequel. It was like a heretic game, like Quake, only it was made by Modern Times, and the developers were on the call, and that was great. I don't remember what it was called. It's not my kind of game, but I really like the aesthetic that they had going. A medieval, that's it. Yes. I'm going to Kagum. I've seen an MGS3 run before, and it was basically what I expected. There's a little more extra stuff in there, but all in all, within my experience, I just like MGS3, so I like watching people do it. Why are you surprised Outer Worlds was a run? That was dining hall. Okay, not up here. I've seen Outer Worlds run before, just because I got the game. I was like, well, this is a Fallout game. I guess I'm not playing it. And then I decided to see what they'd done with the speed tech, and it's like, sure enough, within the first like couple days, they had it down to 40 minutes or something like that, and the speed run was even more ridiculous. This one. There's no rule for time frames on games. It's just whether or not the speedrun is like correct enough at this point, or like consistent enough by the time submissions run around or roll around. Man, this night sucks balls. Sir Harlag says he's going on a mission after he eats, except he never stops eating. So do I need to find another knight who doesn't suck ass to help me convince the motherfucker here? Or do I get somebody to give him... I don't know, man, I don't know. You, help. Nope. Not helping. Make your way to Kagum and find out what is... Oh, you're just supposed to go on your own, so that's alright. I don't need no stinking fat-ass Dino Knight to help me. I can go do this myself. What are the animations on this mad lad? Nobody knows. Can't wait to fight as the sorceress lady. This is only chapter 1, by the way. Roberta. She comes from Fairyland, I gather. Who knows? She looks much more traditionally... no, actually, I don't know what traditionally Neopets means. Not experienced enough. You! Who are you, and why are you... Wow. Yeah. Anyway. Apparently, there's no standards in this kingdom. When you're a knight, you do what you want, really. I mean, you have orders, but yeah, it's more suggestions than anything. Let's see. I don't know where Cogham is. Cogham. I hope it's this way. I don't know. I need to find highwaymen and get the golden rose for that prince. Hello, little fella there. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, I've had it glitch out before where the music just stops happening. Like the first time I entered Meridel there, the city. No music. Very awkward cutscene. Or it's just people doing animations, and you're supposed to have swelling, heroic music for the first time that you enter the big town, and then, like, nothing. You don't get that. There's a frog in there. Maybe I get to walk on water at some point. Who knows? Broken down cart. Why do you want a compelling character in this game? What's your problem? Why you gotta be such a stick in the mud? This isn't exactly Seinfeld character-driven sitcom. This is an RPG action game. I hope Cogham is my own town, because I don't know where it is otherwise. There's signs posted around that tell you where stuff is, but I haven't been reading them. Let's see if this one has anything useful to say. Chocato Acres. Did you get your shit repaired? No. They can build a bridge in the time it takes you to mope around and worry about your plants. Do you have a golden rose? Do you know what those are? Ooh, he has a dark moat. Nice. No golden rose. Hello, I'm looking for the Four Woo Do. Do you know a place where sailors hang out? I realize that this may look kind of awful, this little zone over here, but I already beat up the plant monsters that were terrorizing this farm, so it's all safe. Trust me, I'm an expert in that sort of nonsense there. Ooh. Oh, I guess these are where I'm supposed to be then. Alright. As knockoff Super Puzzle Fighter games go, it was P-fun. Talking about... Oh, there's a Neopets fake Super Puzzle Fighter game. Cool. Have you heard about Cogham? I hear the bandits went there. I don't know where that is. You had bandits on your town, mate. You're gonna beat up the bandits. Alright. Alright. Mary Acre Farm. Man, all the Neopets are coming out to play tonight. Everybody knowing what Neopets are, knowing which Neopets are what, which ones cost $5 million. This is great. Thinking about lore. What was this? Ellis Family Farm and Hubert's Repair Shop. Oh yes, Hubert. Did y'all see any bandits around here? No? No bandits. I'm so glad someone else here also does not know jack shit about Neopets. This is a corn farm. Is it Neo corn? I don't know. Like, is everything prefixed with Neo in Neopets? Is that a thing? Why is this thing broken? Well, anyway. We have so much corn. Oh, get... Yeah, what's down here? Oh, yeah. Treasure. So much money. Holy shit. Family, I just found, like, the secret family vault. Goodness. How much money do I have? Not enough. Yeah, this is like a Zelda hole, isn't it? Only like way more awful to get out of because they're more deeply rooted in realism here. Everyone's definitely more talking animals. I'm out of booze. Alright. Well, I'm glad I went there. Would have been nice to know about that earlier, honestly. Fate Neopets. This would be a hell of an anime. They should make Breath of the Wild 2 just be you playing as Zelda having to rescue Link. Finally do that game. I'm gonna save and reload and get the music back because this is eerie. Let's see. I think it was. I need to get back into anime, says Biomega Bear. See, isn't it so much better when there's music playing? There was, and I'm ashamed to admit this, a hide-and-seek game. There was a side quest with a little girl who made you play hide-and-seek with her. And I couldn't find her. Foiled by the camera deciding that it wanted to face in that other direction because there wasn't enough room for it. Awkward. Let's see. What the fuck are you? Like a dragon or something? You hear about those bandits? They're banned. Whoa. Bad work up there. Them raiders there in Cotton Village. There's bad news all around these days. Baby dragon. Alright, dragon baby. Still not completely clear on which one it is, but, you know. It's just you have all these naturalistic environments here, you know. Trees, ground, earth tones, that sort of thing. Bright red tiny dragon thing. Just saying, it's a little bit odd. Maybe the world of Neopets should be more Lisa Frank, you know, or something. Instead of just straight up medieval peasantry with Neopets. But what am I? I'm just some guy on the internet. I've never heard of Neopets. That's like something that anyone I knew actually played or was into. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe it was after my time. Alright, well, I'm gonna go over to the cliff area again. And maybe that's where it is. See if there's a sign somewhere that's like, go this way. No Bitten supposes that it is after my time. I am, after all, old. As someone who is greater than 30 years old, that makes me officially old. Is it Dracon? Oh, Coggan Village. Excellent. Okay, so you are more than a high school younger than me. What is this? This, Rears, is Neopets. I wonder if I can... Oh, maybe it's down that drawbridge that they were guarding earlier. This emote lady, let me show you about the... Look at that. Wizard's gown, $6,000. These are the expensive boats. Let's see. Lava? Sure. What about a rock? So then I have only the super-powered supernova one together. That means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have all 12. I can do the quest. Awesome. Because the center one doesn't count, and the supernova ones don't count. So that's awesome. Got all of them. All of those moats there, that type. I was extremely in high school when 9/11 happened. Oh yeah, this was blocked off before by a guard. So this is totally the way to the village then. Great. Early 2000s for me was playing Majora's Mask and Star Wars Episode 1 Racer and X-Wing Rogue Squadron. And a little bit of Ocarina of Time, but that wasn't really, you know. It was all Majora's Mask. Like, why would we play Ocarina of Time when we could play this one? It's better in every way. I can be a Zora. Mario 64 was cool, but not our shit. It was me and like other people, like me and a friend. Friend had the N64, not me. Episode 1 Racer. I maximized that game. I guess I just looked at her wrong, because I didn't see myself swinging a sword. Don't ask what that Neopet over there is doing. He's not having a great day. Look at that guy. Poor fella. I got a lot of leaf crap. Let's put that on there. And let's do that and that. I don't know. I'm a leaf warrior. I wish it would tell you when stuff is... Hey, are you good? Oh, you're an explorer. You're fine. It's all these centaurs. I mean, sorry. What are they called? Zelda, the centaurs. Don't remember. No, not fawns. The hardcore ones. The ones that are murder in a box. Not, yeah. Lionels. Yes, Lionels. Thank you. Yeah, running has worked so well for you so far, Gershwin. You've been doing a great job there. Lionels kick ass in Breath of the Wild. They're fantastic. Big fans. Not a fan of the robots in that game. They're kind of shitty, but Lionels are awesome. Hello? Are you okay? Yes, Lionel Richie. God, I was just so impressed. No, the robots are not hard. I'm just saying, as an enemy, they don't excite me. They don't make me excited to see them be like, yes, that guy, I want to fuck him up. I just see him like, God, another fucking robot. A sense of dread a little bit, but you know. Well met, squire. Where's the knight you serve? He's, not here yet. When is he coming? I'm not 100% sure on that one there. Could be, only getting a squire, yeah. Right. I guess we gotta go fuck him up. Yeah, I actually managed to finish Breath of the Wild, so, you know, it's, sick.
Whoa, what a great fight. I'm so glad I could witness that. I'm an explorer, you see. And I love, above all, new experiences. Watching a small child animal of some sort, a Neopet, as it were, beating up a large quantity of centaurs. Well, that's really quite something. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Majora's Mask is really good. There was a long time ago, one of my gaming memories is of there was like a race, like a marathon race with like Oyster and a bunch of people doing the 2D Zelda games, like all of them in a row marathon, like the speed run that was done. And none of them were speed runners, and I don't like the 2D Zelda games personally. They just weren't part of my life, and I never really got into them. But what I am into is Majora's Mask. So what did I do? While they were playing like 3 or 4 different Zelda games to completion, I 100%ed Majora's Mask without a guide on stream for 24 hours without sleeping. So that was cool. Anyway, time to murder some more Lionels. Oh lord. They don't really get. Hey, a big rock buddy. Nice. That looks like an awful owl. Your mic sounds buttery smooth. No, this is probably the last mic I streamed with what do you call it there? Slay the Spire, I don't know. No. Okay. Just have to go back to the beginning of the area. Rear beat everyone in Zelda 2. Alright. That game sucks, so congratulations. Ooh, Mountain Crocoback. That guy has a big health bar, but it goes down fast. Maybe I just have the right element equipped for him. Is turnabout fair play? Can I knock you off the edge too? Good lord. She dropped money. They're all women. Maybe the men are like subservient or something, like a different caste. trying to defeat their loops that they go into, because they do have like a rudimentary AI that knows when to dodge. Alright. Mamma mia. Do you think Hidetaka Miyazaki played this game before taking over as director of Demon's Souls? I don't know. I don't even know if this game was ever in Japan, honestly. Keep finding all these potions. There's like a lipstick potion or something. I too think he read Berserk. I think there's a lot of Berserk in that game. But of course I've never beaten a Souls game, so I'm not authorized to talk about them. Could you please fucking just stop? Like, not only do they dodge, but they are invulnerable while doing so. Like, I guess otherwise it would be too easy, but their iframes extend way too long. And their hitboxes for attacks are ridiculous. If you want to do the combo attack, you have to slow down, but honestly, the combo attack doesn't really do it for me. And compared to the multi-stab. It's like at least they stood still for it, but most of them don't. Forgot about the stinger. Man, the audio mixing is weird. Alright, before I do the boss or whatever it is, I'm gonna go get some more drink. Because it is Friday night. Think about that. Think about that for 2 seconds. And then realize that I'm correct. Alright, the name of the mezcal is You Bail. And I'm going to type it in the chat. and it is the Espadin, I don't know how to pronounce it. Village edition of theirs. And it's a Hoven, so it is silver. And it is delicious. Biomega Bear says, from the video talking about Neopets history, the Scientologist just brought over famous people at random and asked about lines to workers. He suggested Scientology teachings for the game, and the devs fought with him and kept saying no. Alright. So a Scientologist, but not Scientology, bought the game. Oh, I do not want to fight these fuckers over pits. So you can fuck right off with that. Can I make that jump? Hell yeah. Y'all can just fuck right off with that. Alright. I feel like I'm almost getting the hang of combat, except, you know, not. It still feels like a big mess. The combat. Let's see. What does this say? Marilode Mine. Is that the same mine I went to in earlier and it said, don't go here, it's bad. Bad news, it'll fuck you up, it's abandoned. That one may not have had a name, it may have just been Abandoned Mine. Now that I think about it. Alright. This needs a super jump, which is not in my inventory right now. The Stinger Break Guard. Haven't found anything that definitively breaks guard. The manual made no mention of that being a possibility. So I'm gonna assume no. But I'm not gonna rule it out. I have to go over there probably. Jesus. Some blind ass jumps over water that will murder me. 100% murder time. Whoa. Huh. These blind jumps are no fun. Hello, Matt Briner. Matt Briner. Well, thank you for following me. Hope you like the Neopets. I went this way, and then you can jump to that over there easily. Didn't even see there was a ladder. How do I feel about this game so far? It's kind of a mess. My opinion of it hasn't really changed at all since how the fuck do you get over there? There we go. That jump worked. Like, the physics engine and stuff is really a mess. Doesn't really make the game super fun to play combat-wise. Makes you feel like there's luck involved in winning. Like, the iframes that she had right there. That's just ridiculous. But this is a different angle than we were at before. Different place, different world. Bubsy 3D with polish. But didn't Bubsy 3D just come out recently? Or was that a different Bubsy? Damn it, we were supposed to go here first. How did they get here then? Fuckers. Why can't I jump on that? Fuckers. I gotta go what? Over here now? Bullshit. High jump. Can I just like void out then? Because this is gonna be some bullshit. Doesn't like cost me anything, just puts me back at the beginning of the area, I think. And just go this way, yeah, fuck yeah. Death warps, baby. Accept no substitutes. That way, or I'm going this way. This is a good way to go. This is a way we can go. No, what's up here? Maybe a secret boss. Or just a big rock. Hell yeah, rock guy. I've gotten a lot of these guys. How many do I have? 300 of them. The problem is that not only do you need enough mote power to do an attack, you need magic power, and you need to refill that magic power with potions or fruits. And honestly, your magic goes down way too fast. Like, unless there's some kind of magic extension thing going on, yes, not very compelling here. If Mitch McConnell was a video game, he would be Bubsy the Woolies Strike Back. It's absolutely awful. Not really up on the Bubsy lore, so I'll take your word for it, though. Sounds alright. Like, as far as I know, Bubsy, correct me if I'm wrong, was created in earnest, not as a joke, by people who were like, we need a mascot for us. Because Sega has one and Nintendo has one, and we need one too. And then, you know, it kept happening, and it was a bad game. They were all bad, and then it became a joke later. Once they realized they had a different kind of hit on their hands. Up ladder? Ladder? Alright. That dodging is just special. Really is. Oof. Newer Bubsy games are 100% ironic. I'm aware of that. I feel like it's not even the same people anymore. I don't even know who the original studio was that decided that they needed more Bubsy. Big light man. Light fella. Alright, it's boss time. Can you feel it? Can you smell the boss? The flavor of it? We are going to See how many things it takes for that? It's ridiculous. Temporary immunity. What do we got here? We've got lost health, all magic, all health. Poison. We've got revival for a friend, but we don't have friends. We have a large amount of health. Okay, so these are good. We've got a large amount of magic, so these are the upgraded versions of those. We've also got negs. Now, I don't know where the negs are. Maybe those are the things that increase your health and magic. Oh, wait, no. This is a neg. Small amount of both. All of both. But then there was the other one that I got that doesn't show up here. Maybe that one increases your shit. Maybe he ate it immediately and I just didn't notice the stat boosts. It's possible. Because I got this growth pod, a pulsating plant pod. Is this your first time playing? Yes, it is. I mean, I booted it up before, but I only played it for about 20 minutes, and that was a couple of years ago. Because I was in the middle of playing Shin Megami Tensei 3 before that memory card ate itself. So. Welcome to the best game ever. Oh man, someone knows this game. We're getting like all the Neopets enthusiasts out of the woodwork here. People who know Neopets, and now we finally got somebody who knows this game. This is great. I love it when people show up who know things. Some they give you permanent stats that don't show up in the inventory. That would make sense. It did. Like the message when I got the special one was like, "Oh man, I've never seen one like this before." Down the hatch, and then it just went away. I'm like, all right. He didn't like eat it. He just like it just disappeared. You let one little squire with a sword run you out of town? Ah! He's tougher than he looks. He is wearing chainmail. I mean, come on. Yeah, he had friends. Huge friends. You bitch. That guy looks like he's got like an eye patch or something. Is that like the only male guy that we've seen? Oh, you know what I'm going to do actually? Hang on a sec. I am going to, because it keeps giving me rocks, it's like maybe you should use rocks. I'm going to try that. See what happens. I'll show you my true power. Oh my god. This guy. Alright. What is on his head? What, is that a hat? Oh, he's got, hang on. Whoa. We got a fire weapon here. X, that, and watery sword murder. Oh, hang on. And we are out of magic already, of course. I froze him. Hell yeah, playtime's over. Oh, everyone get in here. Hang on, more magic. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him. Get him fucked. What are you waiting for? Finish him off. Nah. Cowards. Alright, boss's eye patch. Oh, proof that I killed. Yeah, that makes sense. Gotta have proof that you killed him, of course. I mean, be like, oh, I showed up at Kagam Village and I got him. The knight's like, no, you didn't. I got him. And of course, everyone's gonna believe the knight, but this is, you know, an honorable type of game. Oh, more supernova. I want the more powerful supernova though. I want the ultimate spell from Neopets. That frozen water attack there, that was really cool. I don't know what rock does when it's charged, but anyway, we gotta unequip that. That's too. Oh, I lost it because I used all of it. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Worth it. I'll find more. I can buy more actually. So let's just calm down for a minute here. Do something that has a lot of power. I don't know. Let's do this for everything. I like 400 of them, so just pretend to be forest citizen and God, I wish you could teleport out of this thing. You teleport. No. Yeah, I gotta bring Grendel's head to Hrothgar. You know, before Neopets, there was Pokemon. Is Pokemon too cutesy? No. I had a friend who was very, entrepreneurial, and he loved Pokemon because Pokemon cards were like the stock market for middle school kids. You could buy and sell them. You could buy them on eBay and sell them to kids in middle school. That is not where I want to be. That looks like a fucking trip. Or maybe not. Yeah. Like kids in middle school will buy and spend, you know, money on stuff. And then like you take that money, you get seed money from doing that a little bit. And then what is this loading nonsense? Did I accidentally like back and forth transition? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do this. Alright, we're good. And then once you get enough money from like nickel and diming people, then you go on eBay and then shit gets real because eBay was in its infancy back then. But if you had your parents' permission, you could like buy and sell stuff. So he would like buy promo cards from eBay and special cards you could only get, you know, rarely. But it was pretty cheap, relatively speaking. So he would do that and then sell it for megabucks at school. And he would do stuff like sell collections or decks with a bunch of shit in it for like way more money. He wasn't predatory though. I mean, he would be like, he wasn't trying to like fish people for it, because he would not be able to deal with himself if he was trying to like get people to spend money they didn't have, or just honestly give him money. But he'd be like, hey, would you like a Charizard shiny or foil or promo or whatever? Yeah, I don't know. He managed to find kids in middle school that had money. Don't know how. It's not like we went to a fancy rich middle school or anything. Listen, make sure the king hears about your bravery. A red neg. And everyone loves you. And everyone knows that the fucking knight didn't show up because he's a big glutton. He's too hungry to do his dang job. Oh, Jack 2. Talking about Jack and Daxter, I have a Jack 2 story. So, in 2015, I volunteered for AGDQ. And I was a host. And there were issues with volunteering for that event. It probably isn't a problem anymore because they've gotten way better with the organization, but I called them out on some of the issues they had, and one of the organizers in particular was like, "What do you mean you should thing?" I was like, this is just asking for trouble, but whatever. And I was a host for Worsterlobe and doing a Pokemon run where I didn't get to talk because, I mean, that run is just ridiculous. And then I was also host for someone from Canada who did a Jak 2 run. And Jak 2, if you don't know, is an extremely broken PS2 game, and it kind of sucks ass. Just seriously. Just a garbage video game. And, I got it back? No, I need the water one. Watered, wind, darkness. Oh, you don't sell the water moat. Yikes. Well, maybe the one in town sells it. Jak 2 is the one with the bikes and the speeders, and you drive around a lot, and the mechanics for it are bad, and the combat is bad, and it looks like this game. Like it's about as bright. It's not as murky and shitty as some of the games on PS2 tended to be. It is a little bit murky and shitty, but also it is just crap. Like, it's coded badly. It has walls that just don't exist. You can just fly through them. And so I was like, they're like, this is who you're hosting for. I'm like, great. So I went and watched, his run, and I went out and bought Jak 2 because it looked like a fun run to try and get into. So I started to do it. Oh yeah, it's like GTA, but like worse, in like every possible way. It's like a GTA 3. And, I tried playing the game, and it is just unbearable to play. Like, the controls are worse than this game. It feels like mud. And it's just unfun and miserable. Even the speed version. No, I played the PS2 version. And I stopped playing it after probably 20 minutes. I was just fed up with how much I hated it. And this game I couldn't stop playing. Better or worse than Sonic 2006? That's hard to say. Probably about the same. Like, playing, like, gameplay-wise. Like, as far as other things, Sonic 2006 is way worse. Like, Jak 2 feels a little more cohesive in a lot of ways, and it feels like a real populated world and everything, whereas... Where the fuck am I going? Absolutely the wrong way is the answer. Oh no, this is, what? Yeah, I was going the wrong way. Yeah, I was going the wrong way. Sorry, guys, this whole time. I was right next to the city, and I just went the wrong direction. Too busy talking about Jak 2. There's like a... there are glitches in the game where you can obviously just go through walls. That's cool. There's a hoverboard that you get, which has a pretty easy exploit where you can just get infinite height on it by just alternating a couple of buttons, and that one's fine. I think Sonic 06 has the worst problem of trying to go fast in a world that is not not designed for speed, like physics and gameplay wise and game engine wise. Like, it just could not handle the fact that Sonic is supposed to go fast, and speed is kind of the enemy of poorly coded video games. So I have no comment on Jak and Daxter. I only have comment on Jak 2. The jackening. I really hate that you have to jump to get the speed here. It means I have to like pay attention. It also means you can't just fast travel places. You gotta fucking jump everywhere. I gotta make sure I don't miss. I gotta go to the castle. Fuck me. Come on. I thought I was going back to the recruitment office. It's just mental. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do. This is a game of exploitation. I'm not into that. First of all, we are gonna buy. I don't know. It's exactly the opposite direction. We're gonna see if they have that moat that I'm missing that I used all of to get back to full moats, so that I can do that quest. That is not the button to go inside. This is the woman who asked for the skull. We got Bubble. No, she only sells Garbo bullshit modes. Sorcerer's Wand costs 7,000 Neo points. Fine, you know. Don't want to go that way. I wish I could bind bunny hopping to the scroll wheel, but I'm not playing this on an emulator, so playing it on a literal PS2, like a, I don't know, like a hardcore baby. The problem with Star Fox Adventure is that it's on the wrong console for me to play it. Whoa. Also, who is he? Yeah, GameCube. I never had a GameCube. Oh, this kid looks like a miserable nightmare of a king. He's not wearing pants. Oh god. No pants.
Kneel.
Voice acting.
For bravery befitting a defender of Meridel, and for the good of the kingdom, I do got thee, sir. Sir. Well, spit it out, boy. What's your name?
Tormund, sir. Your Majesty.
Right then. That wasn't so hard, was it? Sir Tormund, defender of the kingdom and knight of the realm. Third class.
Hail Tormund, knight third class.
Third class. Are you kidding me? That fucking face, man. Jesus. Right. Someone get a screen cap of that.
My
lord, man.
A messenger from Illison. What does that fern-covered forest fairy want now?
Whoa.
Scarl,
Watch
I
with
come
the
to report
slurs.
that the glade is under attack. Illison needs the help of Meridel.
What? Who would dare attack Illison?
It's the Werloop King, Your Majesty.
The Werloop King? The last time he moved against her, she turned him into a Double Fox for an entire month!
Double Fox?
Guards, take this lying little no-name and throw him into the moat.
Wait! Illison hasn't been herself lately. She's been secluded inside the glade and few have seen her. Dark clouds have gathered above her trees. You must have seen them.
It's true, my lord. We've seen such clouds as he describes. We assume that it was Illison's work.
She's not known for doing any dark conjurations, which makes this disturbing news indeed. Right then. You heard the man. Knights of Meridel, let's ride!
Let's rock and roll!
Thank you,
It's
my
not what they say, of course. Hang on, I gotta check what Games Done Quick is up to, because it's been a minute since I looked. Super Mario World. What? One Mind. Oh, I gotta watch this. This is a good stopping point. So, we've had fun. I've had fun watching playing the Darkest Faerie here. Managed to do a serious quest and got my knighthood, 3rd class, and I feel pretty good. Thank you for watching, and please go watch Games Done Quick. They've got the One Mind, One Heart mod for Super Mario World, which means they have 2 people, and they have something that switches the controller input between the 2 players every amount of time. And I don't know if the incentive was met, but the incentive, I believe, was to switch it from like 1 second to like a couple of frames or something. It's pretty ridiculous. So I'm gonna go watch that. Thank you, and good night.